am Janet from Unitar. I'm going to explain about input device. I chose keyboard. The keyboard is used to type text and numbers into a word processor, text editor or other program. In a modern computer, the interpretation of key presses is generally left to the software. A computer keyboard distinguishes each physical key from every other and reports all key presses to the controlling software. Keyboards are also used for computer gaming, either with regular keyboards or by using keyboards with special gaming. The monitor or screen is a visual display unit, often called simply a monitor or display. Is a piece of electrical equipment which displays images generated from the video output of devices such as computers without producing permanent record features, which can expedite frequently used keystroke combinations. Next is touch screens. Touch screens allow users of electronic devices to interact with what is on screen directly without needing to use a mouse or keyboard. Found widely in cellular phones and smartphones, touch screens are becoming increasingly common in laptops and personal computers as well. Next, digital camera. A digital camera or digicam is a camera that takes video or still photographs by recordings, images, or an electronic image sensor. Most cameras sold today are digital, and digital cameras are incorporated into many devices ranging from PDAs and mobile phones called camera PH digital, and film cameras share an optical system, typically using a lens with a variable diagram to focus light onto an image pickup device. This is the place where we will insert the battery. Next, mouse. The computer mouse is an input device for humans interact with computers. A pointer on computer display screen can be moved about by moving the mouse. The mouse has one or more buttons that are used to interact with elements displaying on the screen. Next is compact disc. Compact disc, sometimes spelled disc CD, is a small, portable, round medium made of molded polymer, close in size to the floppy disk, for electronically recording, storing and playing back audio, video, text and other information in digital form. Tape cartridges and CD generally replace the phonograph record for playing back music. At home, CDs have tended to replace the tape cartridge, although the latter is still widely used in cars and portable playback devices. Initially, CDs were read-only, but newer technology allows users to record as well. CDs will probably continue to be popular for music recording and playback. Secondly, I would like to talk about output device, which is television. Television studies is an academic discipline that deals with critical approaches to television. Usually, it is distinct from mass communication research, which tends to approach the topic from an empirical perspective. Defining the field is problematic. Some institutions and syllabus do not distinguish it from media studies or classify it as a subfield of popular culture studies. Second is speaker. The function of speaker is to amplify the sound of an iPod or music player so that it can be used for social uses or personal use. The computer speaker is an output device which gives the user auditory feedback regarding the state of the computer. Next is monitor. The monitor or screen is a visual display unit, often called simply a monitor or display. It's a piece of electrical equipment which displays images generated from the video output of devices such as computers without producing permanent record. Next, headphone. Headphones combined with a microphone or one headphone with a microphone. Headphones provide the equivalent functionality of a telephone headphone but with hands-free operation. Headphones typically have only one speaker driver but may also have a speaker for each ear. They have many uses including in call centers and other telephone intensive jobs, and for anybody wishing to have both hands free during a telephone conversation. So, lastly, compact disc. Compact disc, sometimes spelled disc, CD, is a small, portable, round medium made of molded polymer, close in size to the floppy disk, for electronically recording, storing and playing back audio, video, text and other information in digital form. Tape, cartridge and CDs generally replace the phonograph record for playing back music. At home, CDs have tended to replace the tape cartridge, although the latter is still widely used in cars and portable playback devices. Thirdly, I would like to explain about communication devices, which is mobile phones. There are many styles and brands of mobile phones and other handheld devices available, from simple two-way voice-enabled phones to extra wagon-handled computers that also can serve as a phone. Because of the variety in designs and functions in these devices, a comprehensive list of every one of their capabilities might be longer and more extensive than would be practical, but a basic summary of the most common functions of mobile phones include voice communication, data and some other common applications. Next, Bluetooth. Bluetooth wireless technology features low bandwidth, short range connection between two devices enabled to receive the data. The structure behind this technology is complicated and the extent of operation is implementation specific. Using Bluetooth is not difficult and allows many useful features that enhance today's technology. Next is NIC cable. This type of cable is used in structured cabling for computer networks such as Ethernet. The cable standard provides performance of up to 100 MHz and is suitable for 10 base T, 100 base TX, fast Ethernet and 1000 base T gigabit Ethernet. Cat5 is also used to carry other signals such as telephony and video. In some cases, multiple signals can be carried on a single cable. Cat5 can carry two conventional telephone lines as well as 200 base TX channels in a single cable. The cable is commonly connected using punch-down blocks and modular connectors. Most category cables are unshielded, relying on the twisted pair design and differential signaling for noise rejection. Next is GPS. There are four basic functions of GPS receivers. The first function is obvious. They display their position and show you your location on a map. The second function is a track log. This feature records previous positions and it's particularly useful for people who hike or run and want to recall their route. Point-to-point navigation is possible when the receiver is given a destination coordinate. Finally, you can use a series of waypoints to implement route navigation. Next is email. Electronic mail or email is an internet service that allows those people who have an email address accounts to send and receive electronic letters, Those are much like postal letters, except that they are delivered much faster than snail mail when sending over long distance and are usually free. Like with regular mail, users may get a lot of unwanted mail. With email, this is called spam. Some programs used for sending and receiving mail can detect spam and filter it out nearly completely. My next option is broadband. It routes traffic to and from the digital subscriber line access multiplexers on an internet service provider's ISP network. The brace sits at the core of an ISP's network and aggregates user sessions of the access network. It is at the brace that an ISP can inject policy management and IP quality of service. It aggregates the output of DSLAMS, provides user sessions or web IP, enforces quality of services policies. It routes traffic into an internet service provider's backbone network. I would like to talk about storage, which is tape cassette. Before iPods and MP3 players, and for that matter CDs, tape cassette players were the go-to portable technology for listening to music and other audio recordings. Cassette players are fast becoming a novel technological relic, but they haven't gone the way of the 8-track just yet. Next, compact disc. A compact disc, sometimes spelled disc, CD, is a small, portable, round medium made of molded polymer, close in size to the floppy disk for electronically recording, storing, and playing back audio, video, text, and other information in digital form. Tape cartridges and CDs generally replace the phonograph record for playing back music. Next is pen drive. The pen drive, more commonly known today as a USB drive, serves as a mobile storage for computing systems. Design of a non-volatile memory type, these small memory units are praised for their use in small electronics such as cameras and MP3 players, praised for their solid-state nature and ease of mobility. Pen drives have become a common and inexpensive form of computer storage. Next, a memory card reader is a device typically having a USB interface for accessing the data on a memory card, such as a compact flash, secure digital, or multimedia card. Most card readers also offer write capability, and together with the card, this can function as a pen drive. Some printers and personal computers have a built-in card reader. A multi-card reader is used for communication with more than one type of flash memory card. Finally is MP3 player, a portable media player or digital audio player. Is a consumer electronics device that is capable of storing and playing digital media such as audio, images, video, documents, etc. The data is typically stored on a hard drive, micro drive, or flash memory. In contrast, analog portable audio players play music from cassette, tapes, or records. Often digital audio players are sold as MP3 players, even if they support other file formats. Other types of electronic devices like their playback capabilities